Hi, my name is Katie Lindenfelser, and I'm the Executive Director of Children's Lighthouse of Minnesota. On behalf of our organization and the thousands of children and families in Minnesota who could use this home, I thank you for taking the time to learn more about our mission. This short video will help you understand why this home is needed for children who have a life-limiting condition and their families here in our community.
Maryah was diagnosed, as I said, when she was just 9 in January of 2004. Went through hundreds of rounds of chemo, hundreds of sessions of radiation, hundreds of hospitalizations and surgeries. I think at first when Maryah was diagnosed, our world just flipped upside down.
Families are thrown into a situation that they never expected. Their lives are changed forever.
Our son Michael, at age 5, he was the fastest runner on his t-ball team, and by age 9, he was fully confined to a wheelchair. A place like Children's Lighthouse, in a situation like ours, would have meant we could have been in this season, in this end-of-life season, in a place that was like our home.
She requires a lot of care at home to maintain her daily life. Tana's got cares that take about an hour in the morning, nabs and treatments and feedings, and very difficult to find a place where you know that when your children are going there that they're safe, that they're cared for.
There is clearly a need for a community-based hospice home for kids in Minnesota. The simple fact is there are over 2,000 children living with a life-limiting condition.
The mission of Children's Lighthouse of Minnesota is to create a home where kids and families can come for respite, for short breaks from the chaos of their lives, and also as another option when a child is dying. There will also be a number of different therapies like music, creative arts, pet therapy, and spiritual care to support the whole family.
Our whole focus is that these children and their families can live with their life-limiting condition. It's not always about the quantity of life, but the quality. Not just the length of life, but the depth of experience that they can have.
I lend my full support to the patients and families who are waiting for this right now, who today are sitting in that hospital room with their child in his or her end of life and could use a home, could use a place that feels like their home as they usher their child into his or her eternal home.
Perhaps you've had your own experiences to know why this home is needed in our community. There are only 3 children's hospice and respite care homes across the United States. Children's Lighthouse of Minnesota will be the first to care for children and families in Minnesota and across the Midwest. Our capital campaign goal is to raise $10 million. We're looking at a site in Chaska, Minnesota, and we thank you for considering supporting and helping us to build our capital campaign so that this home can be available to children and families.